So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Allen. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. The play-action fake unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Allen. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 35. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Here's the handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake. Trying to get to it. Caught near the sideline, it's Brown. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. He was looking to get the ball farther downfield, but he just had to take what he could before he got drilled.
Sometimes you can look down the field, Reese, but you see that pressure, and it's getting to you. Get rid of the football. You don't want to take the sack. You don't want to lose the yardage, and try to let your running back or somebody else make a play out of the backfield.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Louisville!
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward and get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
On second down, wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Makes a connection. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes his man miss.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can defend you.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Stone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about...
And he intercepts it. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Using his legs, it's Robinson. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to pass, it's Allen. He slings it deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Fast motion from the offense. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Georgia! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. To the ground with the back. And he could not get loose on the run.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Humphries. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's tenure.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum from your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
With the catch, it's Humphries. Gets away from one, finds some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. Going up top on first down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Allen. Looking for a deep man. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. Flying down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the night. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. He's going to pass. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Gonna take a shot. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him.
The expressway is wide open. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Stone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Running with power. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately they can get some points.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't.
Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He makes the connection. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense.
Hit the afterburners, kid. At the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Finds his tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tie.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Here's an example of bend but don't break defense. And yeah, they've given up some yards on this drive, but after that big sack, they've now set up 3rd and long, and now they've got an opportunity to finally get off the field.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The field goal is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Back to pass, it's Allen. He's got the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The run from the shotgun. The Cardinals get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Keeps it on the bootleg. Looking deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws for the tight end. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle.
Touchdown, Cardinals! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Louisiana was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Lafayette. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Complete downfield. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Humphries. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They'll go right back to him. Flips a tackle, and he just keeps moving. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Looking for room. It's Robinson. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And this field goal might not lock the game away, but you'd be able to hear the tumblers clicking. They put on the heat and they blocked it. And they got it. Inside the 40. The 30. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Louisville! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead. Man, that was exhilarating. Incredible game from start to finish, and I mean the very finish.
And you have to dial in at those moments, right? It's easier said than done. Oh, I'm going to call this, but in the clutch, when you need it the most, you've got to put possessions together. You've got to get in the end zone to come through. This offense has got to be jacked.
Looking back on it, too, was there ever any doubt that was the guy they were going to go to when the game was on the line? This dude's been making plays all season long. You've got to put the ball in the hands of your best playmakers in situations like that, and that's what they did.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.